Welcome to the Game and Party channel. I'm Mike Davis, and in this video we're going to take a look at Draw Your Own Conclusions. This game is hilarious. It is from Social Sloth Games, although I ordered it from Gray Fox Games website. Plays in 15 to 20 minutes, ages 8 and up, and is for 3 to 8 players. And is hilarious. Let me show you how it plays. All right, Draw Your Own Conclusions comes with these drawing boards here with the guesser and a category spot at the top, and under that, the hidden spot where you write your answer. These shape cards with all sorts of weird shapes, and the clue cards that you're going to hand out for people to draw. This is very similar to Telestrations, the board game where you're drawing and passing to the left. But this is a cooperative game where you're working together to try to get the person to guess what the drawing is. So the best way for me to show you this is to show you an example. The game comes with scoring markers. You can keep score. Yeah, don't do that. Nobody cares about that. This is more of an activity than it is a game. So let's draw a card here. So I've got to draw birthday cake. We can roll the die to decide, or we can choose. I got to draw a birthday cake. So I'm going to take the board here, and where it says guesser, I'm going to write the name of the person to my left. So let's say my wife is sitting to the left of me. Her name is Jessie. All right, she's sitting to the left of me, to my right. She's sitting to my right. And I'm going to pass the board to my left. I can write down the category. The category is thing. And if you want to make the game harder, you can not write down the category. I would not recommend that. That makes it very, very difficult. And then under here, I'm going to write down the item we picked. Let's say we picked birthday cake. So I'm going to write down birthday cake. All right, there we go. Birthday cake. My handwriting is horrible, by the way. All right, so there you go. Birthday cake is our clue. Now I'm going to pass this around to each person. When it gets back to Jessie, she's not going to open this up and look at the answer, of course. She needs to guess based on whatever we've drawn here. So how do you draw? Well, each person is going to get one of these shape cards. So you're going to get dealt a shape card, and that is all you are allowed to draw in the game. So let's say I get the triangle. I'm first, and I get the triangle. The person to the left of me, they get the line there. The next person gets the square, and the next person gets maybe the half moon, and the next person gets a squiggly line. All right. So the first person, which is me, I've got to draw something, a triangle. I've got to draw a triangle that has something to do with the birthday cake. So how do I do the birthday cake with just triangles? I can draw up to 5 triangles. So let's say maybe I'm thinking that, it kind of looks like a flame. Maybe that's the flame for the candles. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to say that's the top of the candles for the birthday cake. All right. I'm going to draw, a few of those up here. Let's kind of make them in a circle here to kind of help the next person know what's going on. There you go. That's kind of the top of the birthday cake with the candles there. Hopefully they'll understand that. Now I pass it to the person to my left, and they've got to draw lines. And they figure out, maybe that is candles there. So they start doing this right here, and they start doing the lines at the bottom like that. All right, doesn't have to be perfect. And then the next person goes along, they have a square to draw. What do they want to draw? Where are you going to draw a square for a birthday cake? Maybe it's a plate afterwards. You can also skip. If you think that your drawing would actually mess people up, you can say, I'm not going to draw anything, and just pass it to the person to the left. But let's say, they're going to do a table. So it's a square, not a rectangle. So we've got to do a square, best you can. They're going to do a table. There we go. And then it goes to the next person. They've got half moons here. Oh, you know what? Maybe these were the legs of a table. These aren't candles. And they're trying to figure out what about the birthday cake this is right here. Maybe they think this is the birthday cake, and they're going to, not a table, so they're going to draw something under like this, like, oh, maybe this is icing dripping down the side of the birthday cake. They're trying to match that half moon right there. And maybe one over here too, like maybe they're really bad at drawing, and so they just draw something over here. There we go. And the next person comes along, and they're like, oh man, I got to draw this to make it look like a birthday cake? And maybe, this is the flames coming up from the candle. That's right, we're going to do that. And this gets passed to Jessie, and she's got to figure out this is a birthday cake. Yeah, it is hilarious. So another rule in the game, you can ask questions. So if you guess and you're not right, you can say, okay, what is that? And I can say it's a candle, and then maybe she'll get it from there. But there you go. That is Draw Your Own Conclusions. There you go, folks. That's Draw Your Own Conclusions. This game is hilarious. If you like Telestrations, you like drawing games, this is great. The great thing is, you don't have to be good at drawing for this. You only can draw the shapes that you're given. So if you're given the squiggly line, you can only draw 5 squiggly lines. Maybe one is enough to help your team, maybe not. This has been a hit with the family and our friends. We love this. We have played this many times. I've seen one of the clues was submarine, and someone drew the circle for the submarine. And it came to my turn. I drew the squiggly line above it for the water, and squiggly line at the bottom with some seaweed. At least that's what I thought it was going to be. And then it gets to the next person, and they draw a fish out of the water for some reason, and then it goes around. By the end of it, we were like, "What is going on?" Sometimes you can tell what the person was trying to convey to you. Sometimes you can't, which makes the game great. So if you love drawing games, you love laughing and games like this, I'd highly recommend Draw Your Own Conclusions.